Appreciation August is on 1 week early at integrativemysticism.com. From now until the 31st of August 2020, enjoy 20% off all Scarlet Moon services, including gift certificates when you apply the codes on your screen. We are now also accepting tips and donations for those of you who've been requesting that for the last 7 years. You can now leave a tip or a donation at my website, integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Gemini. This is your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days, and I just want to remind y'all out there, if you haven't seen it yet, I recently debuted a new type of horoscope where you actually build your own spread guided by me, and what you do is you actually go through and you select your cards from a spread that I have charged and blessed that represents the most predominant energies of this coming week, and it's the best way I can think of to give an actual personal or more personal reading, or the most personalized reading possible in a general YouTube setting. So if you want to check that out, you might want to go on to my main channel page and try it for yourself. But the price you pay for something being personal means you have to be personally involved. So you can't do this while in the car and just set it and forget it. So what's going on when it comes to this coming week? This week, a lot of you Gemini people are getting introduced to a lot of newfound stability, which is kind of interesting because I'm seeing there's this big shift happening where a lot of new commitments, a lot of new touchstones, a lot of new abundance, and as well as a lot of new structure is kind of coming in and bulldozing and overwriting what you have been working with the first half of 2020 and into now. And a lot of this is coming through the King of Pentacles upright, and we are actually seeing sort of an opportunity to inherit new territory. When I look at the King of Pentacles, I am actually seeing, again, this is the overlight, right? This is what's going on behind the scenes in all areas. I'm seeing a great deal of new ground being broken by going into not only more abundant spaces, but spaces that are actually healthier, environments that are inhospitable to discord and distortion. The King of Pentacles is also providing you with an opportunity to kind of start a new trend of both material security as well as immaterial security and abundance going forward. The King of Pentacles is a sense of accomplishment, right? We think of the King of Pentacles, this is someone who has the power to move mountains. In fact, he moved a mountain to where he wanted to live and then built his kingdom on that mountain. And so we're seeing this energy start to move towards you, a new mountain being put in your path that you can even build a new world on for yourself. As we get on to your material concerns, your work, your finances, and all your material stuff there, we've got the Eight of Pentacles upright. And a lot of you are getting into a space where you're finally noticing your skills as well as maybe even your profession or what you are providing in terms of a specialty to either your field or your company starting to raise in demand. And you may be finding that this raise in demand also brings a raise in value. Now, this could actually indicate that you are finding a raise in value means more hours, more availability, or more competitive employment options coming your way if you're seeking employment. But I'm also seeing with the Eight of Pentacles, those of you that are already working or in business for yourselves are also finding that you are becoming very popular, very well known in your organization, in your community. Your customers and clients are also, let's just say, going for more high-ticket items, or at least providing higher levels of investment in you, whether that is financial investment, time investment, or commitment. You've got it coming. As we get to your community card, when it comes to news, friends, and relatives, we got the Seven of Swords in reverse. And it looks like something is being brought to you or retrieved for you that ultimately could have been yours, that was either denied or maybe even snatched from you, kept from you, held from you. Because I'm looking at this picture of the Seven of Swords reversed. The first flash I get makes me think of a friend of mine from high school and college who would do that kind of stuff. She was the kind of girl who'd be like, If she found out there was something shady going on, she would go in behind the scenes, and fix it up. If that makes sense. And this is what I'm seeing here. It's like, no, I took care of it. Girl, I took care of it. Don't worry about it. Like, that was her. So there's something happening here where we have a breakthrough coming with somebody possibly doing something ethically questionable, but in a way that is actually helping you get something back into your life, or getting something back from maybe a person or a situation that was keeping you from yours. As we get on to your challenge, or your lesson that will present as a challenge most likely this week, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And this is just, honestly, I'm feeling like unnecessary anxiety, unnecessary stress, unnecessary anxiousness, unnecessary emotional tensions or discords, all of those kinds of things, kind of preventing you from just accepting new things, as opposed to constantly trying to redeem the broken old. And with the Nine of Swords reversed, that can happen, because we can be afraid. No, I don't want to start a new thing. I feel bad. I feel like I'm being irresponsible. No, I need to heal the busted ass thing. I need to heal the thing that's past redemption. No, you don't. And with the Nine of Swords reversed, a lot of you may be finding that with all of these newfound territories, new opportunities coming in, there could be some unnecessary guilt coming through, or maybe just a fear of change, just feeling destabilized by the fact that positive things are destroying things you didn't know were negative. But that is what we're going through as a collective. And you're going to see that this week, a lot of these new things, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, all of this kind of stuff, it's coming in, and it's going to bulldoze stuff that you're attached to that may not be good for you. But the Nine of Swords reversed, your challenge and lesson is, let it go. Let it be bulldozed away. Because, when I think of this card, it's almost like, it's almost like that show Hoarders, where it's, you go into the house and you start trying to clean up and grandma has a nervous breakdown. It can feel that way sometimes, because we sometimes get attached to the paralysis or the stasis or the comfort of the loop. But this is a week we got to let it go. As we get on to the King of Cups upright, when it comes to love and relationships and romance, beautiful energy flowing in for a lot of you, especially because the King of Cups is bringing a new kind of love language sort of bridge to relationships, whether you are available to somebody new, or this is something coming out of your partner. When I say a new love language, it's sort of it's almost as though there is a new way to kind of go about bonding coming up for you. This could be something that maybe a partner evolves into, something you both decide you're going to experiment with together, and it takes, and it's beautiful. Those of you who are currently maybe single or available for a new person, the King of Cups is ultimately bringing in somebody who is sort of going to teach you a new way to do relationships. And it's a very cool energy, because the King of Cups upright, teaching you a new way to do relationships, may actually introduce you to a type of relationship you didn't think existed. But once again, it actually is very, very gratifying, very, very satisfying if you're open to it. And the same thing for those of you who are currently coupled. You may be seeing this coming in as a prompt, an inspiration or suggestion from a partner, a change in their character that is going to be something that we should at least play around with and watch as this does open up new doors. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because y'all know I appreciate it. Should you ever want to get a session, go on ahead to my website. That's integrativemysticism.com.